Last year I heard about the camp in my science class and I thought it sounded pretty cool, and a couple of my good friends were coming also from my school, and I came and it was much better than I was expecting actually, and I was expecting a lot. People don't normally listen to people when they're like, oh, save the world, go green, don't waste energy. When they hear the dollar signs, that's when they really start paying attention. And save energy, save money, rather than save energy, save the planet. People like that much better. Last year I made tons of friends. I hung out with them all week this week and made even more this week. And I think my friends list on Facebook jumped up about 20 or 30. So everything's really fun and really awesome. And there's plenty of break time, so you get social time, and then there's plenty of class time, so you'll learn new stuff, and there's plenty of just everything. It's really awesome.
To tie it into the kids' real world, you know, show them how it's used in the home, and then tie that into cost. Because ultimately, and same with the lighting project, if it's going to succeed, it's going to be dollars and cents that's going to drive that. You know, it's just the way it is. You know, I mean, I'd like to say it's for reducing carbon footprint. Yeah, it's dollars and cents. That's what it is. Yeah, I really am happy to be part of this program. These people here are wonderful. I love them all. Wicked supportive during the year.
We've been learning a lot about leadership here, which I guess is good for me because I'm usually really quiet and I don't talk that much. So yeah, that was good for me. And I've also been learning a lot about solar power and wind turbines. And I actually did a project last school year about floating wind turbines off the coast of Germany and comparing them to the possible sites for the Monhegan turbines. We just made a lot of great friends here, and it's going to be sad to leave them all because we've gotten pretty close over the past week. Well, it's cool because they don't live that far away, so you can probably get together after camp's over too. And they're also all interested in the same things, so yeah, and they're all really nice.
Last year, my science teacher kind of recruited me, and I wasn't very sure at the start. Energy camp didn't sound that much fun to me, but I came and I had the best experience ever. It was really fun. I learned a whole bunch, and it was just a great experience. And then this year, I just had so much fun last year that I wanted to just do it again. There's always something going on. There's a lot of learning. I mean, you just learn about pretty much everything, and it's really cool. This year, they've kind of changed their ways, and they have all different types of classes. So I think that's really cool. And different kids in our energy group from Pematic are taking different classes to then go back to Pematic or to MDI to teach people. So I think that they've kind of just grown in a way like the camp has, and I think that it's a really good idea. And we learned about different plug loads. Different appliances and how much they use. We learned how to work a kilowatt meter and how to read the electric nameplate on the back of the devices and to figure out how much they used. And we also learned how to calculate the cost per day and how to then calculate the cost per year of different plug loads. I guess caused me to be more conscientious about my my energy uses at home, and I started thinking about the school usage, and it was just great because then I could think of ways that we might be able to cut down, and I was just thinking about that, and it's really cool that I'm kind of in a new mindset now that I kind of learned how to do that.
We learned what's a watt. That was one of our energy breakouts, and we hiked Scudic Point, and we also saw a guest speaker speak to us about how we lose over 5 billion fossil fuel. And he was saying how wind turbines, floating wind turbines, they were talking about how much they built and how much energy it saved them.
I'm learning how to save energy and incorporate that with saving also, like the school money with that, and same thing with the camp. I've done this for 2 years now and it's been awesome, and you learn so much new stuff every year and it's been a great time. Well, there's a nice day and there's also everyone's really nice and you learn like new stuff every day, and it's just great to use this stuff to our own school, and it's awesome. A lot of people liked the campus and how it's all spread apart, and a lot of people also liked how they got to learn new things every day, and just because a lot of them hadn't learned about energy that much, and this is a great way to start it off. It's fun to make new friends then, because you can find out what your interests are, and because a lot of these people like the same things as I do, like sports and stuff and games, so it's been cool to make a lot of new friends here, and it's been fun.
I think the fact that these students are going back and have been Facebooking with all of their friends back, they've picked up friends here, but they're communicating with their friends back in school and their other groups so that they know what they're doing here. And so I think that they're going back with a really great set of talents that they're very comfortable with at this point. And so there's a lot of excitement around it. It's one thing for a teacher to get excited, but when a kid gets really excited and then they come home and they've got these tools and they know how to use them, then that's a real way of spreading the joy.